Hello and welcome to the 7th IGCSE Maths tutorial, and today we're doing percentages and interest. So, percentages. So this is on page 23 and this is the beginning of 1.6 percentages. Okay. So, percentages are ways of expressing a fraction of decimals. So, there are convenient ways. For example, in the shop, you might see a sign that says 50% off clothes. Okay? 50% off 2 clothes. Now, well, you see percents a lot because it looks a lot better than 1 over 2 of this looks a lot better than this 1/2 of all clothes, or 0.5 off all clothes. It doesn't look quite as good as 50%. It makes it sound better. So it's actually these are actually the same. So let's try some conversions to change a fraction. So let's write this back. 1.6 page. Still on page 23. Still on page 23. So to convert. No, wrong color. 80% to okay. What do? So to turn it into a fraction, we just divide we remove the percent sign and divide by 100. This is going to be equal to 4 over 5. Then, if we want to turn to decimal, we know that 4 into 5 is then equal to 0.8. 0.8. And changing things to a percentage. So let's change 4 over 5 back to a percentage. What we do is we times it by 100. Which is 4 over 5 times 100 is it's 80. Now you can just chuck a percent on there, and that's really easy. Now, if you've got a decent calculator, it should be able to do percentage calculations for you. For example, when I type 60%, percent on my calculator is under the shift to left bracket. It says 60% equals 0.6, and if I see that, it is 3 over 5. So that's not all that hard. Okay, I'm reducing price. Okay, let's go back to a clothes example. Change the color. This time we were on page 24. Other way around. 24, and this is 1.6. So, shirt costs $20 and is on sale for 42%. Find the new cost of the shirt. Okay, so what we do is on a calculator, we can just use 32%, or if you don't have a percent button, or 0.32 times 20, which just happens to equal Now, we're not going to actually calculate this out, because what's this going to give us is going to tell us how much we are actually going to save. So we need to put this in brackets and put 20 minus to find the discounted price. 20 minus 32 shift bracket times 20, 13.6. No matter which way you find it. So that, and if you want to increase the price, you just find this is interesting. After a price increase, we're just gonna need to do this. Page 29, 1.6. Okay, so that's too dark. So let's see. A pair of jeans is discounted for $42 on a 20% sale. Find the original price. Okay, so what we need to do is we know that 80% is going to be equal to the $42. So we divide this by 80 to find out 1%. Okay? 42 divided by 80 is 0.525. And we multiply that by 100 to find 100%, which is equal to $52.50. So that's the most of the simple percentage calculations. Now, the percentage profit formula is very easy, but we'll just cover it anyway. It's just like applying a formula. Page 26, 1.6. Okay, so to find the percentage profit, percentage profit equals profit and then price. Times 100. Okay? And if we want to make that for loss, we just replace all of these with loss. So let's do example 1. The radio was bought for $16 and sold for 20. Find the percentage profit. Just apply a formula. So 90% is going to be equal to the profit over the price. And the profit, he made $4. And what was the price that he bought it for? The actual price was 16. This is times 100, which comes out to 25%. Okay. So, next is interest. Simple interest and compound interest. You might remember this when you did other, like before IGCSE, but we do it anyway. So we have two formulas to help us here. 28 1.6. Let's go to formulas. So it's simple. This page is all about simple. Okay, the formula. The formula is the interest I is equal to PRT over 100, where P is the money invested for T years at R% interest per annum, and then the interest I is given by this formula. And this is simple interest. So, Joel invests $400 for 6 months. 6 months. Now find the simple interest gain. Yep. So we can just put this into a formula. You know that I is equal to P, and P is 400 times the rate, which is 5%. Times 5. That was weird. Times 5 times the time in 6 months is half a year, so that's 0.5 over 100, which is then equal to, let's bring up my calculator, 400 times 5 times 0.5, that's 0.2, 0.5 over 100, that comes up to $10. So he gets $10. That's how much he gets. So, simple interest is also governed by a formula. Yeah. Compound interest. So clearboard. Well, actually, I don't have to. I can just. Yeah. So, compound interest is the interest they have these days. It's the sort of interest where you get It's the sort of interest that they compound. So they take the money and they basically what they do is they don't give you the money from the original value. They compound it, meaning they keep calculating interest every year. Okay, so compound. And it's really not that much harder. So we have another formula. The formula's in blue. But the formula is 1 point the percentage to the power of n times the p invested. Now this is quite a funny formula. Most formulas you don't say 1 point something, but in fact it's not really a formula, but this is how I remember it. We use 1 point% to the power of n times p equals I. So let's do say Joel gets his interest every month, and after 6 months he will have got $460 simple. 460 simple. Okay, so I'll write another question about Joel. Joel invests $400 at compound in interest 5% per month for 6. Now, this is a very unrealistic situation. Banks are never going to do compound interest. Banks are never going to do compound interest at 5%, and they're never going to do compound interest either at for once every month. It's not going to happen. But one thing to know: if the banks ever go up to 10% interest rate, put your money in, and you'll double your money in 7 years. So let's actually get on with the problem. So now we just have to remember to express our percent as 1.05, not 1.5. That would not work. So this is actually 0.5%. Okay? In fact, it's sort of like 1 plus the percentage. But this is easier to remember, so we'll stick with this. So, what's 1 point percentage? That's 1 point percentage is 0.5. The power of n. 6 times, 6 times 400. Which is then equal to 1.05 bracket close to the power of 6 times 400. So the total amount he gets is $536 compound. Compound interest is a lot better for you if you're investing money. It's a lot worse for you if you're borrowing money. Okay? So, and that's all there is for percentages. Okay? So, no, this was a long tutorial, but thank you for watching. And next time we'll be doing speed, distance, and time. And don't forget to check out my Facebook page. But I guess I'll see you in the next tutorial then. So I'll see you there.